Hi, I'm Tristan. I'm from Singapore and I've been living in Hangzhou, China for the past 6 months. China's study environment is probably one of the best places that you can go for your studies. The faculty is amazing and just students around you are really hardworking. Really gives you that push that you need to be successful in life. I think the biggest thing I miss about Singapore is the food, especially nasi lemak. I miss you, nasi lemak. During my free time, I would probably be going on nature walks. I love exploring Hangzhou, and especially since that there's so many places with mountain ranges or even scenic parks. That's usually what I spend my weekends doing. I think the biggest culture shock of living in China is like how fast delivery comes. Like every time you order food, by 20 minutes, somehow they'll show up on your doorstep, no matter how far they are. Yeah, so the way I keep connected with my family is probably through video calls and also giving them updates about life in China, and send them pictures about some of the scenic walks I go to. When first deciding to study in China, I had a lot of difficulties trying to figure out how to apply into the programs, which programs to apply to, depending on my scores, and just in general, how the application process works. So ApplyForChina was really helpful in helping me decide which programs was the most suitable based on what I wanted. And they also guided me through the entire process of applications, all the way from admissions to scholarship services. I would definitely recommend ApplyForChina to friends. Not just saying that because I'm being interviewed, but also because just the whole experience I had was just so fantastic and so seamless that I would definitely recommend it to anyone willing to study in China. So I think the biggest resource that helped me was Xiaohongshu, which is actually a Chinese app, but there's a lot of foreigners there that are giving advice to other foreigners about life in China and how they could adapt here. Don't give it a second thought, just come here and you won't have any regrets. I think the biggest challenge when learning Chinese was being comfortable with speaking it. So the thing about Chinese is that there are 4 different tones that you have to use to actually express certain words. And I think as originally an English speaker, getting used to these 4 different tones is pretty difficult. But I would say the best way to overcome this challenge is to just practice. Speak Chinese as much as you can. And when you're in China, I think you're given a lot of opportunities to do so. Yeah, I think being able to experience life in a whole different culture and such a rich culture with thousands of years of history, I think that has definitely opened your mind and perspective to the world. Yeah, bye-bye.